Hi everyone, it's Claire from Scrappy Nerd UK, and I am back with another process for my December daily for 2021. So I filmed this back in December of last year, and I'm only halfway through the album. I'm just now trying to complete it and get these process videos up to share some inspiration for this year's upcoming December daily, I suppose. I know there's a lot of movement in the December daily community with people getting excited for this year's project, and so I thought this was the perfect time to be able to get these videos off my hard drive and get them shared with you, and also to spur me on to finish off the other half of my album also. So this is day number 10 that I'm working on, and I have gone for a large photo again on this one, and this is outside of the page protector, and that sticks to the back of the day 9 photo, and that goes straight into my album. And it's a photograph of my two dogs snuggling in their bed in the living room, as they often do pretty much every day in many different positions, and I just love it. So that is the big photo of the day. And what I did here was I printed this overlay that says photos, stories, or photos plus stories plus magic plus December, and that graphic was a freebie in one of the, I think it might have been the prep party. So each year Ali Edwards' team have done, well, the last couple of years certainly, they've done a prep party in November. This year it's on the 12th of November, and if it's the same as previous years, then it's $5. And it literally is just, I think it's 12 hours, and then each hour we'll get someone creative come on and talk about or give you a prompt or show you a process or a technique or provide a freebie or something like that. So each year she does that, and as I said, this year it's on the 12th of November, and I think it's an absolute steal for $5 a day of some inspiration. So I've loved that in previous years, and I'm hoping to do that again this year. And so so that is, I think that is a printable from there, but I just printed it onto some printable acetate, which I buy from Amazon in a bulk pack. And if you want the specific one that I use, because I have an inkjet printer, so you need a certain acetate to print on if you're printing from an inkjet, or if you're printing on a laser. There are two different types of acetate, so I'll leave it linked down below for you. So there is going to be another page that goes with my large photo, and these are some photos. So I've done this after the fact, because I did this after the 12th of December, no, 10th of December, sorry. And these photographs are from across December. So there's one there of Bella, my dog Bella, opening a present. That might not necessarily have been on Christmas Day. That might have been earlier. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been. But there's photographs from across December that I have used. And these tags here are another free printable, which I think again was in the prep party, or it might have been in the product place. So there are two different things. You've got the prep party, which is, excuse me, you've got the prep party, which is the 12 hours, and you pay $5. And then there's product play as well, which is a paid for class that spans over a few weeks, and there's hints and tips and ideas in that as well. And that is usually, it has been $20 before, I believe. So yeah, there are a couple of different options that you could choose from depending on how much inspiration you want. And so this printable for these tags were either part of the prep party or part of the product play. I think they're prep party, and they're just little tags. And at the top it says December, merry and bright, love this season, ho ho ho, and they're super cute. And then I've just stapled some ribbon onto the top, and then on each of the cards it says name, age, wishing for, and thankful for. So what I've used here is just some tiny stamps to stamp out our names. So I have myself and my husband James, and then my two dogs Bella and Treacle. So I've just used these little tiny stamps to stamp out each of our names, and then also in the age I've used a slightly larger stamp here to stamp out our ages as we were at Christmas last year, that was, of course. And then I add some journaling. So obviously the dogs can't journal themselves, but I've written in for them. So this is Bella's tag that I'm creating, and I've written wishing for lots and lots of doggy treats and visits to see family and friends, so she can hoover up the crumbs at their houses. So that is a true story. She's a Labrador, true Labrador. And she is an absolute hoover. So yeah, she loves visiting people because she likes to hoover up their floors, especially ones that have kids. So they tend to drop a lot of treats for Bella, and yeah, she will go and clear up for them. And then I've written thankful for having a large family that loves her just as much as we do. And so I've written in the tags for myself, for Bella, and for Treacle. But I've left my husband's one blank. I've asked him to fill it in. Now, whether he's going to at this stage, because he didn't at Christmas last year, so whether he's going to remember what he's wishing for and what he's thankful for at this stage, I have no idea. But I've left the tag blank for him because that's his story. So just on the back of each of these, there's the coordinating photograph for each of us. And then those are just going to be tucked in the pockets. And I like the way that they slightly overhang, the bottom right row slightly overhangs into the top row. And you can still see the journaling, so it's fine. So next up, I'm going to add some embellishments onto these photos. And I'm actually going to work outside of the page protector for these. If I'm going to put, I think I'm just using some puffy stickers here. And these puffy stickers are from Rosie's Studio, from their Christmas collection from last year called Twinkle All the Way. I have purchased some more of these because they are great to use for any Christmas project. And so I initially put these kind of scattered around the photos, just in a position that I think that I like. I do end up moving them because it bothers me that they're not all in the same place. So you will see that I will pick these up and move these. And this is this is great. Putting them onto the outside of the page protector gives me that freedom and that flexibility to be able to pick them up and move them if I'm not overly happy. Sometimes when I put them down on the photo and peel them off, peels the ink from the photo off as well. So the reason I've put them on the outside of the page protector is because putting them on the inside, I find that the page protector then can get quite bulky, and I wanted to avoid that with this pocket, especially because I've got the ribbon attached the other side with a staple, so that's already given that pocket a little bit of bulk, so I did want to avoid that. And then I just went into my stash of stars to see what I had, and I pulled out these red foil stars, just a staple from Hobbycraft, and added one onto each of the each above the little words. So I think the little words I went with were on the naughty list, under the tree, little angel, and on the nice list. And that is it. So thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you all again next time for another December Daily. Bye!